So, all right, we're going.
Perfect.
All right, well, welcome to Chatting with Chet Miller. I am Chet. And
Thank
with
you.
me, I have McKenna Bradbury. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. So I should probably get this out of the way. Hey, if anyone's new, you can find me on Spotify and YouTube at Chatting with Chet Miller. I'm also on Instagram.
Working on it.
Have you seen the Instagram updates?
I saw one from Erica today,
Yeah.
which is great. She tagged me in it.
Yeah.
So definitely tag the person that you're chatting with. So that way.
Right. I was thinking about that. Yeah.
We can see it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I saw that and I was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. That was good. That's a good picture. That's your realtor picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Got those done probably about April.
Did you use somebody for it?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to do that because I want a web page, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I want to hire somebody to do a little photography for me and
go for it.
Do some cool, I don't know. I don't even know what, but something.
Even just have good pictures of yourself. That's whatever you use it for, whether it be this one or something else that you're putting together, then.
Oh, speaking of, we'll have to remember to take a picture after this. I want to try to start remembering to take pictures. I kind of suck at stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, do you take pictures of your guests? I'm like, maybe I should. It's probably a good idea. I don't know. I'm trying to promote myself a little bit in 2026.
Yeah, go for it. And you know what? If nobody else does, you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just nobody's going to do it for you. So you might as well do it for yourself.
I have a stretch goal this year.
You have a what?
A stretch goal.
Okay.
So, I think it was after New Year's. I was hanging out with some friends, and there's one of them that, she doesn't really want to come on to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Andrea. Hey, Andrea.
Okay.
And love she said, well, she goes, well, who else do you want on the phones or on the podcast? So I said, quite a few, people. I said, but number 6 or 7 would be Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll is real near the top of my list.
Yeah.
And she goes, all right, if Jelly Roll comes on, I'll come on. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to try to get Jelly Roll on this year.
Yes. Love that.
I think that'd be a fun.
He goes on a lot.
Yeah.
So
I love his story.
You could do it.
Yeah. So I hope so. And his his story. Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. He has a lot.
So there's a lot I want to talk to you about tonight.
Okay.
Before I do, I am going to, just in case anybody listens to this, I do have an upcoming episode, I'm hoping, and it's going to happen probably very soon after I interview McKenna here. So if I don't give the full week for people to watch or whatever, there may be a second one coming out shortly after, but people kind of watch it at their leisure anyway, so whatever. Yeah. It's pretty funny to watch. Sometimes one episode will go up 10 views all of a sudden, and so it's pretty funny.
We're falling here.
Is it falling? Oh, it is. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna stop this. Right, sorry for the little pause there.
No, that's all right.
I really have to edit and when that happens because I don't have a pause button anymore. So
it's all good.
Yeah, I have to let the studio that I record with let them know I need a pause button. But yeah,
that'll be good.
So yeah, I think that episode is going to be a fun one. It'll be I think it'll be pretty emotional, but I think it'll be pretty good. So looking forward to that. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about McKenna.
All right.
All right. I think the first thing I want to talk about, if it's okay, I want to talk about your realtor.
Yeah.
And the reason is because I see it on Instagram, and I love how you promote yourself with that.
Thank you.
How'd you get into it?
Real estate in general, or just?
Yeah.
Okay. So I fell in love with the process ourselves when we were purchasing.
Did you really?
Yeah. So, we lived in an apartment together and for a year.
Okay.
And then, we knew that wasn't the end goal, so that's just where we started. And then we were getting married and all the things there. But ultimately, I fell in love with the process when we were doing it, because the information that you just don't have as first-time home buyers, you're like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Right.
And so that's where we sought out a little bit of guidance on how to get started ourselves. And then we weren't quite ready. So it took us some time to get ready to save money and just to be educated on the process. And then I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to teach people the process of purchasing and then navigating their first home sale too. So
that's cool.
I've done both sides.
Yeah.
And then just the gratification that I get teaching people.
Right. Because you help people buy and sell, right?
Yeah.
You do both.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes. So
how long have you been doing it now?
5 years.
Has it really? Wow, 5 years. Holy smokes. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks.
That's awesome.
I honestly couldn't imagine doing anything else.
No.
I do really love the schedule, but also, I'm at the mercy of everyone else's time.
Yeah, let me ask how that works.
Yeah.
The scheduling, because I've heard a lot from other realtors, it's almost like you're always on call. And I assume sometimes it is, but what's the reality of it?
So that is correct, really, because when are you free? When you're not at work.
Yeah.
So, maybe,
that's true.
Maybe my morning looks, more like admin, emails, scheduling,
get a lot of everything,
documents, stuff like that. But when you're talking to me, most likely is when you're off work, so it fluctuates, but it's okay because I know that I'm not just going to do the things with you and then not respond, so it's important, my position, that I'm responding when we're not together.
Okay.
Because if we're not together and you have questions,
right,
then, you definitely feeling open and welcome to text me or give me a call. If you do have something I need to walk you through.
Yeah. Maybe not at 2 a.m.
Yeah. I do have do not disturb on.
Oh, good.
For during the night.
And then it comes through in the morning or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah. So it still comes through.
That's a good idea.
If it's urgent, then, I've definitely taken calls at 10 o'clock at night and we're chatting it out and we're discussing it because some things, we're up against closing or we're in negotiations, but a lot of things can wait till the morning, but I'm like, hey, what's going on? One of my clients recently just, they purchased in surprise.
Okay.
And they had their car being delivered to Arizona and they were not here.
They purchased in surprise and their car was being delivered to Arizona. Okay.
Because they sold in Oregon.
Oh,
right. And were purchasing down here. So they had to have their car delivered. It was like a classic car. And they were freaking out because it was being delivered before we closed. So you can't have something delivered.
Right. Where are they going to put it?
Right. On the property because it's not yours yet. Right. So they called me panicked and they're like, McKenna, this is a situation. We've got to figure this out. And I'm like, okay, what do we got? So we're in middle of dinner and, with a 1-year-old doesn't look very formal with dinner.
Sure. Yeah.
So luckily Grant was home. And then I was like, hey, I got to go take this call.
Yeah.
And in 2 minutes, it was, hey, no problem. Had them park it at my parents' house.
Oh, there you go.
And then it was all good together. Like, oh, cool, we could sleep tonight.
Yeah,
like, you're good. But it was just finding the solution.
Yeah, that's good thinking.
And whether it be my parents' house or it's, somewhere else, but
yeah, how can you solve it fast and
and being that calm for people, because either one, they've never done it before, or a situation comes up that they're like, okay, so now this comes up and then what? So just problem solving, really.
Yeah.
Which is great, but
that's good though. That's real good. That's neat. What was the other thing I was going to ask you about that? You touched on, okay, so you have something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a good weird story where you go look at a house and you're like, whoa, what's something in a house you found where you're like, oh, can you talk about that?
Yeah. So.
Oh, and hold on. I'm just going to let you know, Vanessa and the girls so if the dogs start barking, I'll probably stop it again, but.
You're fine.
Sorry. Okay.
So the first thing that came to my mind when you said weird, not that I found something in a house that was weird, but I went to show a home.
There's a dead
No.
animal. Okay.
I went to go show a home that was in Arlington.
Okay.
So near Buckeye,
Yeah.
for those that don't know where that is,
Yeah.
but
Way west side. Yeah.
and it was this, big family. I'm no stranger to that, but
Mm-hmm.
we go there and it's where sun's setting at 6
Oh, yeah.
ish
Yeah.
and, people get off work. So that's where the whole schedules things comes in is I'm, working off of their
Right.
schedule. So anyway, it gets dark and I get into this house and we show up when it's dark,
Now,
mind
does
you.
it have electricity there?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So it's dark when we show up
Yeah.
and they're checking out the house and the wife and one of the kids get stuck in the bathroom.
They got stuck in the bathroom?
Yeah. So, like the pocket doors
Yeah. Yeah.
sliding in
Okay.
and
Yeah.
out. Well, that latch had fallen,
No way.
but the knob didn't work.
That's wild.
So I'm there, by myself as you are showing home. So
Right.
luckily the husband was on the outside and was in his work truck because they came from both of their
Oh, good.
jobs.
Okay. Sure.
And he was able to get them out,
Get them
but there
locked
was
in.
a panic inside me that I'm
Oh,
like,
I'm sure you're like, oh my
I don't know how I'm
gosh.
going to get them out. And, one of my first thoughts was like, okay, I could call Grant.
Yeah.
He could be here in probably 25, 30
Right. Yeah.
minutes.
Sure.
But that was a little nerve wracking. I was like,
Wow.
I've never had that before. But oh man, there's lots of stories for sure. Like
That's awesome.
crazy things that
Yeah.
happen. You're like, you have no idea what happened today.
That is wild. Okay. So I was going to tell you that when, I don't know if it was when I bought my current house or my first one or whatever, but we walked in and like the front door open in the living room, some of these Arizona houses, I guess, it like sunk down like 2 steps.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck is that? It was, honestly, it was weird looking. And I was like, I mean, did people just sit in there and get high? Like, that's all I would do in that room if I had a room like that back when the house was built.
Yeah.
Because they were old houses, right? I'm
like the sunken living rooms.
Yeah. You put on some good old, some good old 60s music, 70s music. And, just.
I saw this one house. I was touring with a buyer and it was a sunken living room. So off of the front door to the right, it went down 2 steps and it's all carpeted, the whole thing. Like there was no tile in this house other than like the kitchen.
Okay.
But sunk down to the living room and then it sunk down even more to just a little like seating area.
Yeah.
Like 2 more steps.
Oh, wow. Oh,
So
that's interesting.
And it was, again, all carpeted. Like, even the seats were carpeted.
Interesting.
Yeah. Not too far from here.
That would have been neat to see, I bet.
And the mirrors.
Oh, they had to be so fun.
Yeah.
Man, I bet somebody partied in that house way back when.
Probably. But
that would have been too, yeah. I mean, if you, like, ever watch those old 80s, late 70s movies, houses like that always showed up in movies like that.
You're
like the Starsky and Hutch days, and I don't know if anybody ever watched that, but
you're like, interesting.
Yeah.
But there's still some character to.
There are, yeah, for sure. I think my sister, I think the house that they got had like that little sunk in, but I think they had it raised. Like, I think they just did the floor over it.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know.
That's probably what I would do.
Yeah. So what kind of market is it right now?
So right now, a lot of people are saying buyer's market.
It's turning into a buyer's market. Yeah, I would agree.
But it depends on what side you're on.
Okay.
Just because like there's inventory for the buyers, but on the seller side,
where do they have to come from? Sellers, sure.
Yeah. So on the sell side, there's a lot of inventory. So we want to make sure that you're being priced correctly for the market. Because if you're too high, then buyers are going to look at two options in the same neighborhood.
Yeah. And then they'll just choose whichever one's more affordable for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And rates went down recently.
Oh yeah.
So that's nice to see.
Helps. Yeah.
But
I have a weird question. I'm going to try to write it down so I remember because it's
Yeah.
So the rates went down. That helps.
Mm-hmm. So as far as affordability, that
Yeah,
helps
for sure.
buyers, but then, sellers are also buyers.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, like sell and then turn around.
mhm,
As long as they're buying in the same area, I suppose. Yeah.
right. Or, buy, sell, or even just in Arizona in general.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to consider that
Hmm.
when purchasing and choosing your list price, just
Yeah.
because, you don't want your home to sit on the market for a while.
Do you know the median house price now? Like, because you're on the we'll call it west side of Phoenix metropolitan, right?
Hmm.
Do you know the median house price out that like in your area, if you will?
So it more so breaks down per city
Oh, okay.
and like what's the median
Yeah, yeah.
per Phoenix per.
Do you know that? I'm curious.
So for
I mean, I'm sure I could look it up. I was just curious if you knew.
yeah, so that like Glendale, Phoenix area,
Yeah.
it's like hovering the 4 to 500,000
Okay. So
range.
that's about. Well, actually, no. It's. Oh, yeah, that's a little higher than I thought it was.
Yeah. So it's,
Doesn't surprise me though.
rather median, but there is still lots of homes underneath that range.
Yeah,
So it's
right.
not,
I would assume, sure.
so even if a first time home buyer were looking, they could find something. It just depends on their expectations,
Yeah.
what they're looking for in a home. So,
Yeah, you could get a fixer upper still for cheaper than that, for sure.
yeah, or even just like your first home. It doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily need to be,
Oh, right. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
down to the bones, but
Yeah, that's true. So, okay. That's a good subject. So, how long do people normally own a home before they sell it?
5 to 7 years.
5 to 7 years?
Yeah, typically. Just
I
depends.
swear that's so different than like when I was young.
Well, but then
Younger.
you have to think too, like, okay, for instance, my parents, how long have they owned that home?
Yeah. Right.
Long
Forever.
time.
Yeah.
It's been in our family for,
Forever.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't remember it not being in our family, so
Right. Hmm.
I'd have to go back and look, to be honest, but it's been in our family for a long time. But you have to think too, the average growing family, like how fast did your family
Yeah.
grow in 5 to 7 years?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Your needs are different. You want a pool, you want a different location, you need more bedrooms, or
Or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
you
That's
hate
true.
your kitchen and it's just way too much to do.
Right. Oh, let's remodel a house or we buy a new house.
Yeah. One that you like a little bit better, the
Yeah.
layout's a little bit different.
Right.
So,
Hmm. 5 to
yeah,
7 years. That's pretty wild.
I don't think we're going to be in our home for 5 to 7 years, but that's
Is
all
that
right.
right?
Yeah. I mean, we'll stay in the same area, but
Yeah.
it's just not the
Not that.
home
Right.
for
I
us.
gotcha.
But our first home, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
It is a great
That's a
first home.
great first home. Yeah,
Hmm.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's neat. So, what's a seller's market then?
Sellers are typically where you're getting more for a little bit more for your home and there's less inventory.
Okay. Right. Because then they can ask a bit more for it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So it depends though, because you're still, you can assess comps all day long and look at the comps in the
Right.
neighborhood and, okay, so these 3 homes sold for X price and were pretty similar in condition,
Right.
but what is a buyer going to pay for it?
Makes sense. Do you think the housing market is still a good, people used to like flip houses, right?
Hmm.
Do you think that's still a good career for people if they can afford it?
If they can afford it, yes, but if they're looking to finance it, then
Not so much right now.
I mean, you're not going to get the quick flip
Right.
just because if you, depending on the mortgage,
Right.
you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't, depending on the mortgage, you're going to sit on it for how long?
Mm-hmm. Right before you get raked over the coals by the taxes and everything.
That too, but if you're going to purchase it and then rent it out,
There's probably a good renter's market right now, huh?
potentially, there's a lot for renters out there, but a lot of them are being taken up by property management companies.
Oh, so they go out and they buy it and rent it.
But to also take a look at they have to purchase it low enough if they're going to finance it.
Yeah.
For a renter to be able to afford it.
Yeah, because
of the rates and stuff like that.
And the renters, like, the rent, I don't know what it is these days, but I know like a year ago it was astronomically high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could not believe what people were paying for rent.
Yeah, well, in order to, say you purchased a home and whatever that mortgage was, if you wanted to rent it out,
right,
you have to, some people want to make a little bit of money on the rent.
Cover your mortgage.
But if the rates are high, then how can you cover that? So it's a game that you play depending on like how much money you can put down, or if you purchase it in cash.
Right.
That's going to be the difference. If you can purchase in cash, then
you're golden.
Make it whatever you'd like.
Whatever you want to do.
But if you're financing it like a lot of people do, then it makes it a little bit tricky. You have to get it for a really good price or a great interest rate.
Right.
So it's all variable.
That's cool.
What can people afford? So
you enjoy the realtor. How'd you get into it? Like, you didn't, or your training, I guess I want to ask about. Like, what's your training like to become a realtor?
Yeah. So it's 90 hours of education.
Okay.
And I did it through partially COVID. So you can do it online or you can do it in person.
Sure.
But I would
Good time to do it.
Yeah. I'd argue to say that the online was a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't have anybody there teaching you. There were live classes that I attended, which were great.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And then you take two tests, the school and the state.
To get your license, sure. Okay.
And, those are no, easy tests, which is good.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
Right, shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be easy.
That's
because
good.
Then everyone and their mother's brother would have licenses. And, a lot of people do, but also taking a look at who does it, or do you just maintain a license?
Right.
Do you do one purchase or one sale a year, or do you do
multiple?
15? Even 15, you have to think about that in turnover. So
you have to control your finances, right? Like you have to really be on top of your monthly expenses. And how does that work? Like that's different. That's some different living than most people are used to, I would think.
Yeah, it's not your typical every 2 weeks. You're like, oh, okay, cool. I could maybe spend or splurge on this one thing because I'm just going to get a check in 2 weeks, But even when you do have, purchases pending or sales pending,
that could fall through.
They could fall through. Yeah. So you can't count on it until it's there.
So you're pretty disciplined.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
You have to be.
You have to be, sure.
But, I think that's all something that everyone can take into account, because ultimately in 2 weeks time, what does your next paycheck look like? It could not be there.
Wow.
So, and not to, live your life in like a scarcity mindset, but, like how are you treating that check every 2 weeks?
Right. Are you beating? Yeah.
And a lot of people are a little timid to go the commission route because it's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
But I think it teaches you something. I think it
absolutely does.
Teaches you, extreme discipline and worrying, but also considering your money, like what's coming.
Your customers like you, huh?
What?
Your customers, they like you, don't they?
Well, I enjoy working with them.
Well, but I mean, I would assume you get good feedback. That's my assumption.
I do, but I also extremely welcome the criticism too.
Yeah.
Hey, what could I have done better? Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. So, which is nice. I really like to hear it, and I may not be for everyone.
Right.
So
Sometimes constructive feedback is good.
yeah.
As long as it's delivered not in a harsh way. We just talked about that in church over the weekend.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think everybody can take some feedback. Doesn't have to be criticism.
Right.
It
Yeah.
can be
There's a
feedback.
different, but yeah. It
And
doesn't have to be a harsh truth all the time, and you don't have to be, always calling out people's faults and everything like
mhm.
that. But sometimes people could use a little reminder on certain things. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
And the truth is too, you can't be for everybody.
No, not so much.
That's why, it takes time to like find your spouse even,
Yeah.
because granted we did meet in high school, but
High
you
school
still
sweethearts.
may not be for everyone, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I can still help you get to the finish line and help you
Yeah.
purchase your home, and then we can go separate ways, or we
Yeah.
can just be BFFs, and then you tell me about your life events
Right.
that happen.
Yeah.
My clients just found out that they're pregnant, and they
Oh,
told
that's
me,
good.
which is so
Nice.
lovely. So
Very
that's
cool.
what I like to hear,
Yeah,
but
that's
still
good.
can help somebody even when you're not exactly
Yeah, not their cup of tea, but are you at least doing a good job and doing the job that you're supposed to be doing?
right,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
still trying to help them get the best deal possible purchasing their home, because it's a big purchase,
Right.
one of the largest purchases of your life.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Very cool. All right, high school sweethearts. So can I connect the dots for if any listeners that don't know you?
yeah.
So I had Grant,
Mm-hmm.
your husband, on here, Grant the firefighter, on quite a while back. So
Yeah.
high school sweethearts.
Yep. 2016.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah,
You don't hear
thanks.
that story very often.
Mm-hmm. And we're both from Arizona, so
Yeah.
that's
Are you guys gonna stay here?
yeah.
Are you? That's your plan, anyways.
Yeah. There was a little bit of time where he was applying for different departments,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, well, maybe we could go
Yeah.
somewhere else,
Hey,
Um,
let's see what Florida's got for us.
but he said no.
Yeah.
That is absolutely not a plan of ours. All of our families here.
Yeah. Hard to
Um,
leave family.
it is. And not to say that we won't, but I
Right.
think it'd
But
be later on down the road when even our kids are bigger,
yeah,
doing their own thing, but still you'd still want to be close to your kids
sure.
and grandkids too. So I think Arizona's for us. We'll just travel.
I don't blame you. You travel a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about your traveling.
Okay.
All right.
The goal is to travel.
What's your recent traveling you've done?
All right.
Because there's definitely one I definitely know I want to talk to you about.
Yeah. So not to talk like specific months or anything
Yeah.
like that, just because to go back and remember
Yeah.
when
No, you're good.
exactly.
Yeah.
But we camped quite a bit, and
Yeah. You guys got what is it? A razor? No. What is it?
yeah.
It is a razor.
Hmm.
Okay. I was trying to remember what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got
That
a
was
nice
fun
razor.
camping
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah,
But
it was.
we went to the Hondo Fest.
And what is that?
It was a rodeo.
And that's the one in Vegas? No,
No, that was the one in
that was
Arizona.
the one. Oh, yeah.
It's a 3-day event, which I'm so glad we went 3 days.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it.
That's not the one up in Payson, is it?
No, that's another rodeo.
Yeah. I've always wanted to do that and I never have. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just
I love rodeos.
yeah, not so much, pressure to do a certain thing, but that was a 3-day event here in Arizona. We saw a couple different artists.
Oh, that's right. Because, yeah.
Not thinking of all their names right
Good.
now.
Like country music for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
That's all we, really listened to. But Jason Aldean was there. I'm a huge fan of him.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. Jason Aldean's fun.
yeah, he's been around for so long.
Yeah.
And he just still produces great music. And Treaty Oak Revival was there. So they're pretty
Oh, wow.
new.
Yeah.
But also really great.
Yeah.
And there was, a number of other ones too. And then we went to Vegas for the National Finals Rodeo.
Right. That's the one I was trying to think of. Yeah.
That was a good one, but it was
How
just
big
all
is that?
huge.
It is, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
so
ginormous.
it's the finals rodeo.
That's
So
awesome.
people come from all over.
So you just like that was recent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think I was watching that one. I was like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
funny. Neat.
it was a lot of fun, and all of our friends went. So there's like
Yeah,
15 of us that went as a group. So
that's
that
cool.
was a lot of fun. We went to a nice steakhouse, which normally isn't our jam, but we were just all there celebrating. And when you
Yeah.
get 15 of your friends to go,
Oh
and
yeah,
we all have
absolutely. Yeah.
different lives. Like I have a son, and some of our
Yeah.
other friends they have a daughter. And then we went to,
Do you remember the steakhouse you went to? Ah, that's all right.
I don't, but I'll get it for you.
Okay.
It was a nice like peppercorn crusted steak. It
All
was
right.
great. And then they had
Nice.
a tomahawk that we didn't get, but they lit it on fire for
There you go. That's awesome.
the people that were sitting next to us. It was
Yeah.
really cool to watch.
Very cool.
And then we went to San Diego in December.
What are you doing in San Diego?
This time we went for my father-in-law's retirement.
Hmm.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
We went to the Coronado Beach
Yeah.
for the
Coronado.
first
I like
time.
Coronado. Yeah, that's a good beach.
It's just a nice, like, cool, secluded beach.
Yeah.
And it was my son's first time at the beach. So that was fun.
Did you
He
get nervous
loved
at all?
it. No,
That's good.
he just had so much fun.
Huh.
And of course,
Did he go in the water?
No,
Ah.
it was December. So pretty chilly.
It's pretty chilly in December. That's true.
But yeah, we went to, I'm trying to think of all the places.
Did you do Disney? Or
No.
SeaWorld?
But we're going to. So we didn't go anywhere in January.
Okay.
But in February, we're going to Tucson for a wedding. And then we're going to...
I love weddings.
Yes.
I do.
I had 2 of them, partially.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
But we're going to SeaWorld for the first time.
Okay. Oh, for the first time.
Yeah.
So you didn't go there when they still had the killer whales or the orcas, whatever.
No. Nope. So for the
I
first
always thought
time
it was
ever.
weird. When I was a kid, I was like, those are some really big fish to have in it. I mean, granted, it was a big, gigantic aquarium. Like, it was obviously huge because they can house however many orcas in it. But, and then when they finally decided, you know what it was? In all honesty, I was at the age where Free Willy.
Okay.
And so, and they show you like in captivity, their fins go over. And I always thought that was sad.
Yeah.
And so anyways, and then they announced however many years ago now, they were going to stop with having orcas. And I was like, that's probably good.
Yeah, that's probably good for them.
I think so.
But I think there's still, lots to see. We did go to the zoo also.
Yeah. Well,
in San Diego.
They have the dolphins and everything at SeaWorld. And it's still a great place. Like I've been there after.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still incredible.
Oh, yeah. And also in December, we went to, California for the beach and all that good stuff. And then we stayed an extra day to go to the zoo, which was fun, but you cannot do that zoo in one day.
No.
So we're going back.
Yeah, it's a big zoo.
In February.
Right on.
To go check it out.
Won't be too hot. That'll be nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. And there, lots to do, not just to like look, but it's such a big zoo. So there's lots to do. And then, so we're going to San Diego for the zoo in February. And then in March, we're going to SeaWorld. So,
that's when you hit SeaWorld.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
So going 2 different times and then doing 2 different things.
And you're going out to Hawaii?
Yeah, in April.
Man, Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So it's
I've never been.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Me neither.
Like all
Grant
years,
has.
it's awesome. Yeah.
But
are you good at flying? Like, you're okay flying over the ocean that far? Sorry, I'm not trying to make you nervous. I was just.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll figure it out. I mean, I have to.
I guess we'll figure it out when I'm up in the air.
Exactly. I mean, I've flown before, but not just over the ocean like that.
Yeah.
But I have to be good because my son needs me to be good.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Yeah. Exactly. That's awesome, though. Hawaii. Do you know whatever island you're staying on?
We're going to Oahu.
Okay.
But we're going for our anniversary because it's
Aw,
going to be 10 years together for us in April.
that's cool.
So we'll be gone for our anniversary. So
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
that's good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Hawaii, that'll be great. Yeah, I'm excited to see the
It's coming
pictures.
up soon. And I'm already, have my list.
What you need to pack and everything.
hmm
Yeah. How many swimsuits are you gonna bring?
Um, Not too many.
I'd say 4 at least.
4
Yeah,
for a week.
at least 4.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was me as a guy, I'd bring 3 at least.
Okay.
Like depending on what we were doing, but one for the pool, one for the ocean. Then you have different
And just some
days.
extras,
Yeah, have some extras.
just in case.
Yeah,
But they've got some there too if it
that's
breaks.
true. That's
So
true. See, just bring 2.
yeah,
There you go. Just
just
bring
bring
2.
one. You could
Buy a
get some
couple.
there too,
Yeah, good
but
plan.
leave
Good
some
call.
room in your
Yeah,
suitcase. Just for things that you get there.
you definitely have to
But
leave room.
I've just heard it's such a different lifestyle.
The vibe and everything out there. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be nice too to just kind of relax. But I'll still be working. That's
Yeah,
just
I
the
assume. Yeah.
nature. But
Yeah, that's true.
you have to work hard to play hard. So,
Yeah, oh, for sure. I'm all too familiar with that.
yeah.
That's fun though. That's a lot of good traveling.
I'm excited. And we thought that we're like, oh, the next thing we have is Hawaii, and that's in April, so we've got a couple months to just relax, but that's not the case, which
No.
is great. You know, can't be more thankful. So,
Okay, so
hmm
I am curious if that will change for you. So, like us, when you're like when your son is older and in school, are your vacations going to be planned around the summer or Christmas break or spring break? You know what I mean?
that's a good one. I don't
Yeah,
know, but
that's what ended up happening with us.
I was curious. We just went camping this last weekend,
Hmm.
and I was curious on how even camping would work because we do a lot of that
Oh yeah,
when, our kids are in school
yeah,
or
that's true.
something like that.
Yeah,
Do we take them out of school or do
like a
we
3-day
not?
weekend camping trip or something like that.
Yeah. Like, do we just not send them to school on Friday or something? But we've got a couple years until then.
Yeah, I think like the way we've done it is if it's like if they haven't had a lot of missed days or anything like that,
hmm
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, or they don't have an important test or something that they can't make up, no worries. I think it's good. That's
Yeah.
kind of our outlook, I think.
But also, teaching them like discipline, like, hey, you want to go
Yeah,
get your stuff done,
yeah, yeah, that too, right? For sure.
just because like you can't stop tests. You can't stop those things.
Yeah,
So study hard and take it early or
study hard, man. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Study
yeah.
hard. Were you good in high school, or well, good in school in general?
Yeah. Um, I mean, it felt like it went by so fast.
It did. It does. It
And
absolutely does. Yeah.
I did Westmec too, so I was not
What's Westmec? That's
it's
isn't
the
that vet stuff?
it's the trade schooling through high school
That's right. That's
pretty
right.
much. I did cosmetology, but Kaya did vet tech.
Okay.
And now there's so many more options, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And they have different locations now. So it's just teaching, kids that there's a different option for them if they
Right.
wanted to go that route. I quickly learned that that's not the route for me, but
Yeah.
I did choose something that was more, business owner
Yeah. For sure.
like,
Mm-hmm.
just because as a cosmetologist too, you'd build your own clientele and do all
Yeah.
that good stuff.
Yeah. That's a different business for sure.
hmm
That's fun though.
Yeah.
Do you still do makeup and stuff like that?
I will, if I'm asked,
If you're,
but
yeah.
I used to like seek more, but when you're a mom, it's a
It's
little bit
I
more
imagine
difficult. But if someone asks me, most
you'll still
definitely.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
I still know how. I just don't. And
Yeah.
I don't really even wear much makeup myself anymore, but it's a good skill.
Yeah. That's a
Same
good
with
skill.
hair.
Yeah. That's good. Very cool. I like that. All right. So I have a couple things I was going to ask you.
Yep.
Oh, AI. I want to ask you about AI and sorry to go back to your job, but
Oh,
whatever.
sure.
That's what you do. Um, is there a lot of AI that you are using to help you with your job?
Um, Not really. There's
Okay.
not too much just because it's a lot of it's legal.
What do you mean?
Purchasing a home,
Oh, like what you use, right? Oh, that's okay. So,
because with contracts, I can't just
right.
tell, you know, AI to write up
But
a
I mean,
contract,
but you could use it for like your scheduling and everything, I would imagine. Like, hey,
like create me a
yeah, create me
schedule
up.
for today. This is
Yeah.
what I have.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but I think I'm a little bit mm, still like pen and paper myself.
Are you really? That's,
Like when I'm writing lists,
yeah.
my sister calls it marks, like my marks, like my check marks,
Oh, that's funny.
because like
When you
when
get it done, you check it off.
yeah, or like I'll do you've heard like brain dumps
Yeah.
before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I've got all these things on my mind. I need to write it all down, and then I'll go through and like, okay, cool. Or like we're packing for camping.
Right.
I write down everything that I need so I don't forget it. And then I go through and
That's
check it
very
off.
good.
And then before we leave the house, I'm like, okay, cool. All good, good, good. Okay, I need to grab this done.
Yeah.
And then with work, I have a transaction coordinator. So that
You
way,
have a transaction coordinator.
yeah.
I assume
So
this is a person that helps you with your scheduling or something.
scheduling within the transaction.
Okay. Yeah.
So it just makes sure that everything's in line. We have all the documents that we need. We work together to get all those
Mm-hmm.
for title because, again, it's a legal process.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
has to have all the documentation. So it's actually yours.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
but it's all helpful.
That's good.
Hmm.
I like that. Hmm.
Okay.
So you don't use AI very often in your job. Do you use AI in your life at all?
I did use ChatGPT for when my son was going through this crazy just like sleep regression, I
Okay.
think, or like trying to understand, they have like wake windows kind of thing. It's basically just trying to better understand like at what age, what do they need at certain ages?
Did you say a wake window?
Yeah.
What's a wake window?
So for littles, when they they're they wake up and they're great and
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're happy and everything, and then
Right.
they just gradually start
And
to get
yeah,
cranky, and you're like, what happens? And it's like, no, they need sleep and they need a certain amount of sleep.
right.
So that was like me trying to figure it out as a new mom.
Sure. Oh,
How
yeah.
long or when should he go down, or how long should he be napping
Right.
during the day so it's not too much so he can sleep at night.
Right.
Just stuff like that. But that's generally what I would,
All right.
ask.
Yeah. Something that because it kind of compiles a lot of information and spits out the answer. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and it is nice because it's like
That's a good way to use it. Like, good tool.
because it's information. Sure, I could have looked it up on
Yeah.
Google, but it is nice to kind of go back and forth, know, okay, he's not doing this
Yeah.
or he is doing this, then what?
Right.
So,
Yeah. I
just
got you. That's good.
just those.
Plus, you can put your parameters in, so it
Mhm.
helps narrow it down quicker for you
Yeah.
instead of you going through all those pages. I don't remember who I was talking to, maybe Savannah. And we were talking about like how maybe it was Dylan. Anyways, internet's changing.
Mhm.
And I think that's kind of what it's going to gravitate towards instead of, I don't know if we'll have all the options. I hope we do.
Yeah.
Of like, I'd like to go on all these different websites that I choose. I don't want to, because
Just have one
yeah. And it
source.
tells me automatically what I'm looking for. I'm like, no, no, no.
Mhm.
Like, I don't want you to tell me let me go through everything and let me do my own research.
Yeah, and like articles are cool.
Right.
So like you don't want to ever see those go
Right.
away,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like also that's someone's opinion, but you deciphering between what's an opinion and what's factual.
Right.
So,
Exactly. So I hope it doesn't I don't know. I guess I hope we still have the availability and the tools to use the internet in its current form or whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's my hope. I don't know. Are you a sandwich person?
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's your sandwich? Do you have a go-to or a favorite?
Okay, well, now I want a sandwich,
Yeah, I know.
but
Oh, I know. Every time I talk about it.
every time. But, I generally stick to just the same thing. Like, once
Ooh,
I
okay.
find what I love,
Yeah,
I just stick to it.
that's what it is.
Or I just, like, add something to it. But, I'm definitely just an Italian
Yeah.
sub kind of girl.
Like, let's see. So Italian's going to be pepperoni, salami,
Ham.
ham.
Yeah. And then
What kind of cheese?
American.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people get provolone.
Or
Or
provolone. That's great.
although I've seen the toasted and then they'll do it with mozzarella. That's a good one too on that.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I could do that. And the cheese, I'm pretty open to, but I'm just thinking of like Subway or like a Jimmy John's.
Oh yeah, where do you go? Which one?
I'm open. I do love Subway. I know a lot of
Okay.
people
A
are
lot of people
just
hate
kind of
on Subway.
indifferent.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people hate on Subway these days. I don't
And
know
they're
why.
just like, oh,
Yeah.
they suck. But do they,
I don't know.
Um,
They've changed. I did hear that their sandwiches aren't as thick or
oh,
full as they used to be. Remember, like the big fluffy bread?
yeah.
I heard that the last couple times, like somebody went there, they're like, the sandwiches, the fluffy bread is not the same.
Not as fresh. Subway
Right,
fresh,
right.
same,
Yeah.
same.
So
Oh,
I don't know.
that's my bad. No, but my go-to, I think, definitely is an Italian. I like pickles, so
Yeah.
that's gonna
Love
be on
pickles.
it.
Yeah.
Some people are like, "No way."
I love pickles on it. Yep, 100%. Yeah.
Mayonnaise, no mustard. I will do mustard. I do
Okay.
like it, but not on my sandwich.
You do lettuce,
I do.
tomato, onion?
No.
No tomato or onion.
Mm-mm.
What about oregano or Italian seasoning or
Yeah,
something like that?
I
Okay.
could do that.
What's the vinegar, oil and vinegar or anything?
I could do that too.
Okay.
Typically I just go for mayonnaise,
All right.
banana peppers,
Oh, banana peppers. There you go.
or like pepperoncinis.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent. And then pickles, I'll do olives. I could
Mm,
do those too. I know
yeah.
some people that's not their jam either.
I like
But
olives.
yeah, I kind of just go for the same
Good for you.
same thing.
That's pretty neat.
I'll try something different, but I always go back to what I
Yeah.
know is just going to be good and it's going to satisfy that like craving for a sandwich.
Okay. I like that. That's pretty solid.
Yeah,
All right. So I have a weird story
sure.
just because I'm going on weird topics now. But um, did you hear the wedding on the airplane?
No.
Okay. I have a video too because it was a Southwest. So, and I'm not, whatever your opinion is on Southwest. Okay. So
Don't
here
really have one.
I have some opinions on Southwest. I'm not happy about the baggage fees. If you want the honest truth,
That
I think that sucks. You know
okay,
what?
I
Shame
do
on
have an
Southwest
opinion
for
on
that.
that.
Yeah,
Because why?
it's bullcrap.
You know,
I think it is.
everyone they probably sought more business because of the free baggage.
Right.
But is that maybe their plan?
No,
Because
I know.
maybe they have too many?
I wasn't happy.
Yeah, me neither.
But
We're going, in April, and
yeah.
per bag it's gonna be 30 per bag on the way there and back.
Dang.
So, like $200 for just our bags there and back.
That's right. All right. So if anybody's watching, here's the video. I think this is Southwest video. So they actually got married on the plane. I have no idea if they were flying or not. Like if the airplane was in the air. It looks like it is, right? It looks like it's turbulent right there.
Yeah.
But that could also be shoddy videography of the camera holder. It's probably not. They're probably on the tarmac still. I don't know. Man, you got a lot of people. They got beverages and everything.
Interesting.
Now they have to be in there. There's no way they're going to hold the flight that long. You would think that it would have to be over a specific state. Southwest.com. See, they even did the
Yeah, because in what state did they get married in?
Right. What
You know?
state did they get married in?
Hmm.
Right. What if they got married on the border? Uh-oh.
Then what?
I think we need an investigation done
Yeah.
on this wedding. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. I saw
Yeah.
that. I was like, what?
I did not hear about that.
Hey, you know what? That is one very affordable wedding.
I'd say.
You know, right, a little Southwest. You're like, hey,
Hmm.
I met my. I assume they met on a plane at some point. I have no idea,
That would be my assumption.
or maybe they're both Southwest flight attendants or something. Maybe I should listen to the story.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know, but I don't know. You just say, hey, I'd like to get married on a plane. They're like, we can set that up. Absolutely. We'll even video it a little
They're
bit
like,
for you.
we are so open to that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty funny. All right. Yeah, that's my what did Erica call it last week? My human interest story.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
thought it
didn't
was
hear
funny.
that.
Yeah, a human interest story. I guess like news gives stuff like that.
Hmm.
Did you hear about that? The New Year's Eve chase? I was talking to Erica about that last week. It was pretty funny.
No.
It was terrible. I'll tell you after we're done.
Okay.
It was quite. It was funny. All right. Okay. Do you talk to with people you work with? Do you work? I assume like you have normal professional people that you work with on a normal basis, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Do you talk about controversial topics? Could be religion, could be politics, could be who knows.
No,
No.
not on purpose. I just think that, we have a goal in front of us. Um, and that's finding them the home that they love. So
Yeah.
it's not something I bring up, but also I do work from my home office, so I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
go into an office anymore.
Yeah. See, right. Hmm.
But I mean, if they bring it up, then I'll chat about it.
Yeah.
But I stay incredibly neutral. I just
You
don't,
tried it. Yeah.
not that
There,
I don't have a lot of opinions, but I just don't think it's relevant to like certain conversations.
yeah.
So,
Hmm. All right. I have a lot of random. Hey, did you know or did you see?
yeah.
All right. You see Campbell's CEO that was caught on a rant. This was like probably 2 months ago. Caught on a rant over how bad Campbell's soup is.
No?
Oh, it was terrible. He went on and he was just like, I can't believe anybody eats this. They know how bad it is. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But, too, taking a look at it, business is business. So I wonder if he was somehow got into just the CEO of it
Right.
versus, building that company up. Does that make
Building it up.
sense?
Yeah. I don't know. I
That is
just
is so interesting though.
I think he had to resign. Maybe he did. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't follow it up after that. I was just like, wow, man, I'm probably not gonna buy your soup anymore.
Yeah.
And I haven't bought it since. So yeah.
Hmm.
I don't
I
know.
don't I don't think I have, but not intentionally because I didn't hear about it.
Mine's very intentional. Mine is very intentional. I like tomato soup, and now I have to figure out somewhere else to buy tomato soup.
I'm sure there's one out there.
Probably.
That's nice about
Um,
options. You
yeah.
could just go to the grocery store. There's lots of options here, at
Yeah. I
least.
could. What's the Panera?
Hmm.
Panera bread. They have good soups and sandwiches there. Yep. Okay. Um. So you. Oh well. Yeah. This doesn't work for you because you get insurance like through grants
Yeah.
work. Yeah. See,
Hmm.
that's good. I get more and more irritated every year at health insurance
Sure.
and my cost that goes up, and when I'm using it less and less every year.
Hmm.
Like, I feel like the older I get, the more and more I'm taking care of myself.
Yeah.
Um, or maybe not the older I get. It's just like I have a desire, like to beat the insurance and medical industry.
Yeah.
I don't want them to win. I don't know.
Have you heard though that depending on where you're at, there's a better price, if you will, for you to be a cash pay patient?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you go in for um
Like dental or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, dental or urgent care or whatever. Yeah, if you cash pay a lot of times, you can get yeah, I've done that.
Really?
Yeah,
I've thought about it, I've heard about it,
yeah,
but I've never done it.
I've done it several times.
Hmm.
And I'll call before I go and make the like I'll be like, "Hey, if I have insurance, blah blah blah." And they're like, "Oh, well," and they'll be wishy-washy about
Yeah.
it. And so what I've had to do is go through my insurance like to see how much it
Mhm.
charges and everything. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So I just now for the most part urgent care, like unless it's something serious, which usually I can't imagine the last time I went to urgent care for something serious. But I'm like,
Yeah.
yep, I'll just cash pay. I'll cash pay for the X-ray.
Yeah, and too, though, on the other side of it is I went to the dentist just in November, and then I just went again last week,
Yeah,
and I got the bill for what they billed the insurance company versus, like, what I paid,
versus what you paid. Yeah. Hmm.
and it wasn't I think in comparison, mine wasn't that crazy,
Oh, that's good.
but I think once it's through insurance, I
Hmm.
think they can choose what to bill the insurance
Right.
versus when you're cash pay, then you're just charging
You're
the
just
individual.
yeah,
And I got some like work done, like preventative and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that, but I think I paid like 370, but they billed my insurance like 2200.
Dang.
So that was interesting to see,
Right.
but I think it can help a little bit, but maybe depending on
Hmm.
where you're going. I don't know. But
That's
then we
interesting.
paid $200 for my son to go to the ER a
Oh,
couple months
that's
ago.
not bad. $200 isn't bad
Well, that's the
compared to.
the deductible for,
Oh yeah, yeah.
but then if there was like anything else, like they didn't do anything for him when he was there,
Oh,
so we didn't get any other bill other
right,
than the deductible.
right. Then they just came in and said, "Hey, how are you?" And
Mhm.
that's not too bad then.
'Cause he split his tongue open,
Oh, whoops, doozy. Whoops, a doozy.
like all the way
Oh, yeah,
through, but not underneath, just on the top. So that was pretty great. But
yeah. They do stitches or anything like that?
no,
Hmm.
it healed on its own,
Wow.
and doctor was like, "You won't notice this in a week."
Yeah. Wow.
So I was like, "Okay,
That's
well,
good.
that's great." It was
That's
nice to
fast healing.
hear,
Yeah.
especially as a new parent. It was just kind of like, "I feel like I should
Scary.
take
Yeah.
you,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but I'm not sure." Like
I
when
probably
you
would have done the
called
same thing. Yeah.
about Kinsey, you called me about Kinsey. She hurt herself. No, actually,
Oh,
it was
it
your
was Jada
neighbor.
Bell. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your
My neighbor.
neighbor.
My neighbor. That's right.
And
Yeah.
you called
Yeah. She fell off the
Grant.
skateboard and smacked her head. Yeah. And
Yeah.
my sister wasn't home. Yeah. So I called Grant. I was like, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. That's
Let
funny.
me run this past you. What
Yeah.
do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. That's a good memory.
Now that Grant's the go-to guy.
Oh, I would assume. Yeah. All right. So I was going to tell you a story about my insurance
Mhm.
company, whatever, my health insurance. So I think it was last year. I had to go, whatever. I went to the hospital or I went to ER, whatever I did. And I used like they make you jump through these hoops to get money on a like a prepaid card almost like you have up to a certain dollar amount that you can spend.
Okay.
Okay. Or that, but it's got to be for like
Like an HSA?
not no. It was because I
Okay.
have an HRA,
Okay.
right? And so this card is like it and I could build it up too, but when I paid a medical bill, they called me and they're like, "Hey, in order to qualify, we need to see a copy of um we need to see proof that you paid." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I sent a copy of the bill that showed the amount. And so I got another email and another call that I still needed to do this. I'm like, "What?" So I called them and I said, I already emailed this to you."
Mhm.
And they're like, "Oh, well, no, you emailed us the bill, but you didn't show us proof that you paid it." I'm like, "It's what are you talking about? It's the same amount. Do, can you not see where I paid? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why you're asking me this. Like, this is insane." And they're like, "Well, can you just get us a copy of your receipt or something?" I was like, "You gotta be kidding me." I'm like, "You think I have this much time and I wanna waste my time doing this
Mhm.
so I can use a stupid card?" And they're like, "Well, it's you gotta think of it as free money." I'm like, "There's nothing free about what I'm doing right now.
Mm-mm.
I'm wasting my time on a conversation with you." And I said, "I get it. This is your job and this is your policy, and I'm certainly not mad at you. You need to understand how absolutely, like, just
Ridiculous.
this is ridiculous."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I can see your point." He's like, "Well," he's like, "this is where we're at." I was like, "Okay, let's say I don't send this to you because I'm not going to. What happens then? Do you somehow bill me for this?" He's like, "No, you just can't use your card. It'll be restricted." I was like, "Perfect. You can close the card. I'll never use it ever again.
Mhm.
I'm good. Thank you." And
Wow. It's just so
I stopped trying to
interesting.
get like all that quote unquote free money. I'm like,
Mhm.
"No, you guys are just like it's just I don't want to
There's
jump through all
nothing
the hoops."
free.
No.
We
I don't
Someone pays for it.
Yeah, and they wanna see what my medical stuff is. They wanna see how I'm doing. No. I just
Oh,
kinda
just
done
move
with all
on.
that crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my health insurance last year, and I was like, "You guys are ridiculous."
It's so interesting. And, when they give you that runaround with, "Oh, well, send me confirmation." Well,
Oh,
can't you
yeah.
see it?
Can't right. How do you not like,
Well, so
jump and dance, puppets dance?
yeah, seriously, jumping through hoops. When we bought our house, we had solar on it,
Okay.
and through the sale of our home, we paid it off,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay,
owned
right, yeah,
solar.
yeah. So right. Yep, I gotcha.
And for months, we were given the runaround. They were still calling me a couple times a day
Okay.
to get the payments that were missed, but they weren't missed because the whole loan had been paid off.
Right.
But it got switched into our names because now the
Oh,
panels are ours, right? Because we own the
okay.
home now,
Right.
but they were still thinking that we owed this balance. And so I had to tell them, I promise you it was 30 plus
Right.
times. And so
Good grief.
finally we had to get the loan payoff statement to send back to them. And then they finally stopped calling us, but
Well, that's good.
it was great when they finally stopped. But also to have paid solar was, our goal, but it was their process,
Right.
not ours,
Yeah.
So that was just that was a runaround thing
That's
too.
crazy.
But
Good grief. I don't know. That's tough. It
it
is
is.
really tough. I don't know. Okay. This is a very, very different topic, but
Mhm.
did you hear about the 2 high-speed trains in Spain that collided?
No.
So it happened over the weekend, and, um, I'm trying to remember, I don't have the story up in front of me, but essentially, I think one of the trains, like, got off the track somehow, and you know,
Ugh.
they basically went head on, and the last time I saw, it was, like, 39 plus people,
Mhm.
died, or at least 39 people, I think is how they phrase it. So, I don't know, it's just
That's terrible.
it is. I
Well, in transportation, you're talking
Right.
about flying over the ocean.
Yeah, right.
How do you feel about that? But
It's scary.
just like believing in that you will be safe.
Yeah.
And so when you leave the house and it's like, oh, be safe. No, actually, please
Yeah.
be safe
Please
as
be
best you
safe. Yeah.
can, because you can't
Yeah.
control other people or their actions. But that is sad.
I know. I don't know. I do wonder though in this day and age with the technology and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't know. How does something like that actually occur?
Right.
Mm, that's crazy.
Mm. Well, and you see
And I
even,
feel terrible and about it too. Like
right.
or bad. I don't know. Like whatever. Like for all that.
Absolutely. 39 people
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
all their families,
At
that's
least.
still something to be
Right.
concerned about.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Do you remember the story? Oh my gosh, how many years ago was it? Whatever, when like the emergency system notice went out there. And if I remember, they were talking about like a bomb was on its way or something like that.
Hmm.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Like, ah, like,
It's like not
and they're
news
like,
that you
"Oh,
want to know.
sorry, just kidding." like, like,
We're not going to do that.
oh yeah, no, that's not happening. Yeah, not at all. All right. Sorry, I'm going through everything. Ooh, the seriousness of pickleball. Do you play pickleball?
I don't.
Okay. So
Grant does and
does he
has.
really?
They play it a lot at the station.
Oh, sure. They probably get serious there too.
Yeah.
Do they all have their own special paddles?
Um, no.
No, just the house
Some
paddles.
do, some don't. Just
Huh?
depends on how
How serious they are.
serious you
Yeah.
are and if you play often.
Yeah.
I think Grant just got a cheap one just because he wasn't in it.
Yeah.
He just wanted to play because it's fun.
Yeah. I agree. I love it.
But the courts by our house are always full.
Yeah.
They are never empty,
Right.
which is great. It's just a new sport, I think.
yeah. Oh, I agree for sure.
So,
I think it's funny. Like, I did not realize the seriousness of it. And I cannot remember the store, like Dick's Sporting Goods or Shields or I don't know, whatever it was.
mhm.
And I saw the prices of some of these pickleball paddles. I was like,
Yeah.
holy smokes. Like, you guys
Oh, yeah.
are, like, there's some serious pickleball playing going on.
People get serious.
Yeah.
Now there's tournaments
Yeah.
and all these so,
That's wild.
which is really cool,
Yeah.
if that's your jam or you wanna try something new. It's similar but different than tennis,
Yeah.
but I also don't know much about that either. I just
Mm,
know, the general how it works.
right.
But not a big sports girl.
No.
No, I played a little bit of softball, but
Okay.
and soccer, but that's it.
Do you watch at all? Like, do
Mm,
you care? Do you have a sports team or anything like that?
no,
No, not at all.
no.
Yeah.
Um, Football's on at my house all the time because there just is always a football game
Yeah. Usually.
on,
Yeah.
but that's Grant's doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, which
Nothing
is
wrong with
cool,
that. Yeah. Nothing wrong
and
with that at all.
I'll go to sporting events. Baseball was huge growing up just because my brother played
Yeah.
and my dad and my stepdad played, but that's as far as it gets. But I will go. I'll be you know, participator, spring training,
Yeah. Kind of hang out.
but I
Sure.
just go for the people,
I don't blame you. Yeah. That's a
not for
fun
the
time.
game.
Yeah. All right. Do you watch TV much?
No.
Okay. That's okay. Did you ever watch House of Fear? Like
No.
way back when with Joe Rogan. Well, so there's a new one. It's House of Fear and it's with Johnny Knoxville.
Okay.
You know who Johnny Knoxville is?
Mhm.
So Jackass.
Yes.
Apparently he's doing another Jackass too.
Mm.
Another Jackass movie. Which, dude, as many concussions as that guy's had, he's got to be careful.
Yeah. That
Like
can't be safe.
he really has to be careful. But yeah, so Johnny Knoxville hosts the new Fear Factor. I think it's called like Fear Factor House of Fear.
Okay.
And I don't know if was just like one episode or if it's like a thing now. And I
Mhm.
talked about it a couple times, I think, on here because I saw an article that it was coming out. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I ended up watching it this last week because they had it on. And they put so much character drama in it.
Oh.
And, where like they added so much like reality TV.
Mhm.
And maybe they did originally, but I do not remember it being that.
Well, that's like really in right now though.
God, so
All the reality TV.
I had to turn it off. Like the challenges itself, like was neat.
Mhm.
Like I thought it was the one they had. So they partnered them up, and they basically were in like this big, whatever, like a rectangle thing. Like they get in, and then they're between like two sheets of plastic
Mhm.
that like they vacuum seal them shut, and so they're like, like this in their
Yeah.
like plastic thing, and they have like a air tube that's coming directly to them. And so they had to crawl through it and do whatever, and it was interesting. I don't know that I would have called it scary per se or like fear,
Right.
but it makes sense like if people have a fear of like suffocating or get
Mhm.
me out of this, which I've definitely had moments where I'm like, nope, I can't, nope, I need out of this
Yeah.
right now. Like this is not working at all.
Definitely probably have to be in like a particular mindset to do something like
I would
that.
think so, yeah. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You have any fears like that? Like fear of heights or anything? That you can think of?
No.
No? No. Fear of spiders? What's that? Arachnophobia?
No.
All right.
I mean, like, I don't love them,
Yeah.
but I'm not, like, terrified of them.
Right, right.
Okay, actually, maybe I do not like Sherpa.
You don't like Sherpa.
Yeah, so it's, like, the
I feel like I should
inside
know
of
what Sherpa is.
blankets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
or, like, some
like the
people
jackets. I think it's on in jackets sometimes
mhm,
too.
or some slippers.
Really?
I will not do that.
Wow.
So, the blankets that have it,
The fear of Sherpa. I like it.
or it's not maybe like a
Nope,
fear, I
nope,
just
too
will
late.
not
I'm
I
going
won't
with
touch
it.
it.
It's a fear of Sherpa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
won't do it, and my mom knows it.
Sherpaphobia.
It's Sherpaphobia.
Yeah.
Calling it right now.
Yeah.
I don't love the texture. It,
Well,
like
clearly, if you don't want to touch it.
yeah, no, I won't do it. Um, I think I got these slippers from somewhere and, in, like, those gift baskets or
Yeah,
something. Absolutely not.
that is
I
funny.
gave them to
Like,
somebody.
you can immediately have these.
Yep, and I was like, "They could be really nice for you, not for me."
That's pretty funny.
But I think that's probably the only thing I can think of right
All right, I
now.
like that.
Mhm.
I can't really think of like a specific fear of something or whatever, but I do remember like there are times where if I get like trapped in someplace,
Mm.
and so I it can bother me.
Yeah, you're like, "How the heck would I get out of here?"
Yeah,
Or, like, sometimes your mind just wanders and you're like, "What if?"
yeah,
What if I was stuck? Or what if
yeah.
the
But
only
I mean, I don't know. I think I do pretty well with it. Even
Yeah.
I'm like, well, all right, I'll figure it out. Yeah,
We all have instincts.
I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Let me see what else I got on here. I got so much. Good grief. Okay. Are you a movie person at all?
Depends.
Do you
I
like do you what's your favorite movie?
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Okay, what about the new Maverick? Do you like that one? No, it's not new anymore, but you know,
I think I enjoy the thrill of it
yeah,
and just watching it all take place because it's real, just like we were talking a little bit about The
yeah.
Office.
Oh, that's right. You don't watch The Office.
Yeah, so if it's if it's real life and I know that stuff happens,
Yeah. Then you can so you
yeah,
don't like
I'm like,
sci-fi stuff.
no. Like, I'm in it. I
Mm,
know exactly what's happening. I think it's so cool. It's not something that I would do, but I can see how real it
possibly,
is.
yeah.
Um,
That's
I will watch Top Gun on repeat.
is that right?
Absolutely.
Wow.
And
So you did like the new Maverick one as well,
mhm,
or yeah?
yeah,
All right. All right. So let's talk about The Office.
okay.
What's wrong with The Office? Because that's like real life. Kind of, sort of. I don't know.
I
It's a
don't know
stretch.
real life,
It's a stretch.
but I think I have a hard time with the comedy part of it
Yeah.
because some things I'm like, that would just
Parkour.
not happen or
That's fair. I don't know. I've seen a lot. I work,
in an office.
but I mean, it's a pretty big like call center.
Mhm.
There's a lot of dumb shit I've seen.
Yeah.
I sorry to say
And
it like that, but there's a lot of dumb stuff I've seen over the
And no
years.
doubt that, some stuff does happen and it's funny
Yeah.
and stuff. I just when they are trying to tell jokes, I'm more of the logical side of thinking, so I'm
Yeah.
like, "That just doesn't even make sense," and it really gets under my husband's skin because he's like, "That was so funny," and I was like, "It wasn't. That just doesn't make sense.
Right.
When you think about it, it doesn't."
That's funny. The more I watch it, the more I actually seem to appreciate that
I've really
weird show.
tried
Yeah. Did you?
because I really did because Grant, he started it from the beginning,
Yeah.
and so that was on all the
Right. And
time.
you're just like, I can't do it.
I'm like, all right, like, I'll totally give it a shot. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna listen, but the more that I listen to it, I'm like, "This just doesn't even make sense." And so that's why I brought up Landman, because it's more of an everyday it's someone's job, and that's why I asked you if you had watched it. Um, it has some funny, like, comments, but it's
Right.
very real. So I do recommend watching it.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. All right.
So,
I like that.
I
Okay.
know. I always get the, "Well, what's wrong with
What's wrong? Yeah, I
what's wrong
gotcha.
with Office?" Well, and I know it's for some people, which is
Yeah, yeah.
great, right? That's why there's different things to watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, for
So,
sure. Yeah. So, okay. We have how many subscriptions to like Paramount, Netflix, Disney, all that crap? How many do you know how many you have?
well, that's kind of hard because my mom has some, my sister
Okay,
has
sure.
some,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so we'll kinda, like,
Kind of like,
share
yeah, yeah.
accounts. But we have YouTube TV, just in total, not
Yeah,
maybe
yeah. Right.
my only subscriptions, but YouTube TV, Paramount, Netflix, Hulu,
Okay. Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah. Like it's like having a cable now, like paying for it.
Mhm.
You're like, all right, well, let me break out
Yeah.
another. Yeah.
I don't have Peacock myself, like, I know for a fact I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
pay for that, but my sister-in-law does, and she's like, "Just go ahead and use it." But again, these subscriptions they're always increasing.
Yeah,
That is a
always.
huge thing
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Netflix
Not
recently.
once are they like, oh, hey, we're gonna reduce yours by a
Yeah.
dollar.
No way.
No.
They're like, "Okay, it actually goes up in
Yeah.
your next payment," or something
Yeah.
like
I've
that.
canceled several because of that. I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it to me anymore.
Yeah, and you have to definitely weigh out those because it does
Yeah.
get up there and ridiculous.
Yep. I have.
Um,
Do you know what like Tubi TV is
mm-mm.
or Pluto? They're free ones. They'll have newer movies, like some newer movies, but they'll have a lot of like older stuff or like cult movies, things like that.
Okay.
Like cult classics, I think they're called,
Yeah.
like Breakfast Club, things like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So yeah, right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I don't know. It always cracks me up.
Yeah, there's so many and, Grant got YouTube TV, and
Is it good?
he was so excited,
Yeah.
and
That's good.
then religiously, I would hear, "Oh, there's just nothing on.
Nothing on.
There's nothing on.
How
There's
long does it
nothing
take
on."
him or you to find something on any one of the streaming channels?
Well, I don't particularly watch TV.
Okay. Oh,
He
right. Yeah.
does.
But he does.
So, the amount of times, though, that I've heard that there wasn't anything to
Like
play on
30,
YouTube
30 minutes of
TV,
scrolling through everything.
I'm like, "I
Yeah.
don't wanna hear it anymore."
Yeah.
Like, let's cancel it if there's nothing on, but why and YouTube TV is one of the more expensive
It's one
ones
of the more pricey ones. Okay.
because there's, like, games and stuff like that,
Oh, okay.
but why would it be one of the more expensive ones if there's nothing really to watch,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Make it worth it, because on with cable, there's lots of channels. You
There
could
are.
probably find something,
There are.
but with the games and
I think it's because our
the
attention
movie.
spans are, we want, I don't know that our attention, no, yeah, I think our attention spans are becoming shorter
Mhm.
as the technology goes and goes and everything's just like up in our face whenever we want, whenever we need.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many people do you see watch TV and scroll on their phone?
Mhm. Yeah, because 'cause you're not engaged in
Yeah.
the actual movie, it's just on.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know. Technology, the dumbing down of us, maybe?
Mm.
I don't know. That's,
When I think everything's, like,
yeah.
fast-paced now, because when we didn't have all the technology that we have now
Yeah, you would actually sit down and watch the movie together, or hang
mhm,
out or whatever. I
and
still
have a
try to do that.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Mhm.
just go do something rather than watch TV.
Yeah.
I don't because I'm always, like, thinking about what needs to be done in the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, cool. I don't really need to watch this. I'm gonna go."
Do you listen to music?
I do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's good. That helps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's always on just almost as soon as I walk
Are
into the
you
kitchen.
a earbud person, or what do you use?
So in my kitchen or, like, throughout the house, I'll turn on Alexa,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
and then, at the gym, I have, like, my
Yeah.
headphones, but definitely my Alexa's
That's good.
huge just because I'm like,
What
"Hey,
do you
turn
think
on
what do you think of
this."
the new oh, okay, I'm gonna talk to you about Alexa because that's AI type.
Yeah.
Do you like the new voice stuff? Have you upgraded your Alexa?
No.
Okay. But like they did the trial thing or whatever over the last couple months?
Mm-mm.
Because we have it as well.
It's a new one?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're offering a new one, and it's more interactive, and the voice options and settings and so on and so forth.
Oh,
And,
no?
and
I've not heard about that.
oh, it is. We think it's creepy. If you want the truth, we think it's creepy. The
Okay.
voices, because they're trying. It sounds like they're trying to humanize it more, and
Mm.
it's kind of creepy. Like you listen to it, it's like, oh, sorry, my bad. I'm like, what? What are you talking? What?
This is a teenager?
Right? And I don't know. To me, it's
Yeah,
weird.
that's
Mm,
interesting. I do think I'd prefer it to still sound like some not someone that's real or like a robot.
Yeah, you want it to sound like a robot.
Or,
Not, but I mean, like how it currently sounds like.
yeah.
Oh, the temperature for today will be. Yeah,
Yeah, like, we don't talk like that,
right.
but what's creepy to me is that when we're, like, in the kitchen and it'll randomly turn
It'll
on,
randomly turn on.
or we didn't say anywhere near
Mm-hmm.
the name Alexa or whatever, and it's, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch
I'm
that,"
sorry, I
and I'm
didn't
like,
catch that. Can I? I'm like, and
"I'm
oh,
sorry, I wasn't talking to you."
yeah. I was like, whoa, 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 hey. It's
Yeah,
like you're listening to me, and they're like, oh no, we do not listen to your conversation. It's like, yes, you do. You're lying right now. I'm
yeah,
like, of course you're lying.
you know
Oh,
exactly, and that's why those ads pop up
yeah.
when
Yeah, I mean,
you're
we all
kinda
know.
talking
Just
to 'em.
just just start admitting it. When I say, "Hey, are you listening to me on a normal basis?" Yes, I am. I'm trying to capture as much data about you as I possibly
Yeah,
can. Ship shape
seriously.
sounds good,
You're
and then
like,
I'll
"At least you're
decide if I
telling the
need to
truth."
keep. Yeah, yeah. So, my brother, my older brother, Doug, I had him on however long ago, and he was telling me that he thinks in 5 years it's going to be upgraded to essentially like robot style,
Hmm,
like some type of droid version that's in your house or whatever. And
interesting.
yeah, what's funny is I've seen like videos of them testing out like washing dishes and whatever, and it's creepy because they give the thing a face and everything. You're like,
Yeah, let's just not do that.
that's kind of weird. Yeah.
Like, why are we trying to fix something that's not
Just keep
broken?
it like block looking. If you're gonna do it, just keep it block looking and make it look robot-y. You don't need to make it look like a humanoid. Just
No.
keep it looking like a robot.
Or, like, why can't we just stick with, like, just speakers? You know?
Hmm. Well, because people love convenience.
Yeah, that's
People
true.
people love technology. They love convenience.
I mean, just for instance, I won't say it just because
Yeah, so it'll come up, but yeah, you
it'll
ask.
come up, but it's, "Hey,"
Yeah.
you know?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And it'll do exactly what I say,
yeah.
so that's convenient,
Right. Exactly.
but
S-
to a limit,
Set
I'd
a
say.
reminder. Set it. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
To a
I don't
limit.
know. That's the thing. I don't think a lot of people have limits.
Mhm. I think so too.
And I mean that's why you have people trying to have relationships with AI
Yeah.
boyfriends and
Oh my
girlfriends.
gosh.
I don't think people have limits anymore.
Mm-mm.
Well, not that they don't have limits, but I think that they're changing what their limits are and their understanding or what their hopes are.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Interesting territory we're
Mm.
moving into.
Right.
Pretty terrifying.
Who knows what the next even, like, 5 to 10 years looks like.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy
Mhm.
with how fast they're like going through it as fast as possible. They're
Yeah.
like, we're just gonna zoom ahead.
They create something and then they're automatically on to the next
Hmm.
thing. So,
And I wonder because they all have to be competing against each other too.
mhm.
Uh, we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
would be interesting.
I think so. I think so. All right. What would you be doing if you were not a realtor? Do you think?
That's a good one.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
Like, what did you want to be when you were young? A doctor?
well, I went to GCU for psychology
Oh, okay.
just
That's pretty neat.
because wasn't quite sure, but I knew generally I wanted to work with people,
Right.
you know, um, because I think there's always something to explore there. But I do feel like I have just a calling to be a mom.
Mm,
So,
yeah.
like, I love
I think that's great.
learning
Yeah, I think that's
everything
neat.
possible about, just being a first time mom, but like what I can do better. But now that I do both, I am a business owner and I am a mom,
Right.
that just finding enough space in my life for both.
Right. The
Because,
balancing act.
yeah, it has to be both because I want both right
That's
now.
good.
And
That's
I may
cool.
not want both in the future, but right now it is what I want. So
That's cool.
gotta make space for both.
Yeah.
And so you can still be great in both categories. It's just time management. So,
Yeah.
because nobody's gonna do it for you. So
Oh, I
you
agree.
have to figure it out.
Yeah. I like that. All right.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, so this is going to be random, and
Yeah.
I apologize to bring it up like this because it's so weird.
Go for it.
Erica and I were talking about something, and I saw it again in my notes, and it cracks me up. Erica and I were talking about one of the best feelings in the world, and she's like, "I don't know if everybody gets it. Do you get a pee shiver? Do you know what a pee shiver is?"
No.
No way, really? You're gonna like, you pee, and then like basically like once it's done, you're like, huh.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
Maybe that's like,
pee shiver. Yeah. Scooby got it too. My dog.
oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
got one. I was telling her like it was very awkward because he was, doing his business and he looks over at me and like looked right at me. I was like, okay. Right as he was lifting his leg and he finished and he did his little pee shiver thing. I was like,
Hmm. I've never heard of that
I didn't
before.
know dogs got pee shivers. That's neat.
So I wonder if it's just like every,
Some people,
yeah,
some
some
animals,
people do, some people don't.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, hey, there you go. Pee shivers. See, I like to talk about all the random stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if do you have anything? Do you have any shout outs or anything you want to talk about?
Hmm. I guess the only thing that comes to my mind first is just because I was at a training
Yeah.
business conference, if you will, um, just talking about like nobody's going to do it for you. And I mentioned that just a couple minutes ago, but getting into real estate and
Mm-hmm.
having a business because it is a business. It's not just for fun. And some people do it for
Right.
fun. Some people hold a license for their
Which is weird.
own purpose,
Right.
but
To feel relevant. I don't know.
well, for their own, maybe sale or
Right.
purchases or whatnot. But still
Mm,
too, I think there's value in the people that do it full time because you're understanding what the current market's doing. You have experience in what's currently happening
okay.
versus, oh, I maybe do one transaction a
Right.
year, maybe,
Right.
or you're just paying for the license. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to do it for you.
Yeah.
And that's like what keeps coming into my head for this year, for
Yeah.
2026, because nobody's going to be a mom for me.
Right.
I've got to fill those shoes, and then I've also got to fill the shoes of being the educator that I am. So,
That is cool. That's a good outlook.
and
2026 kicks.
yeah, and there's so many different ones, but that just keeps popping into my head that
Okay.
we can complain and we can talk about all the things that aren't going our way,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to be the one to change it.
Right.
And if you want to retire, you've got to be the one to
To get there.
set yourself up for
Yeah.
success.
I agree. Do you,
So,
this is kind of like to my church, but
mhm.
um, I'm trying to remember the right way to ask it. Do you ever like self reflect like, am I following the right path of, you know, what you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Because when I think about it, it's, you could be 50-50 in something.
Hmm.
It's like, okay, being a mom, is this, of course, I made the choice, right? Like I have
Right.
a
Yeah.
son and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but am I doing it the way that I should be?
Yeah. Are you parenting right? Are you raising him right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And, should I be doing what I love and selling real estate and being a mom, or should I be doing one or the other?
Yeah.
Preferably being a mom,
Yeah.
of course,
Sure. For
because
sure.
that won't change, but that's always been, on my heart to do,
Right.
and to be a mom and to be the best mom that I can be. But absolutely, I think self-reflection is so important because if you don't, then maybe you just believe that you are doing exactly what has been thrown at you, but
Yeah.
you can change it if you want, but it came into your life for a reason.
I always like to look at, well, I don't always like to. That's not a true statement.
Yeah.
But if something goes wrong, I do ask myself, is there anything I could have done differently? Like,
Mhm.
and a lot of this is like work related, but
Yeah.
even at home, like, let's say parenting, right? You're just talking about parenting. The older your child gets, you'll definitely understand, but like arguing with your child.
Mhm.
And it's it's very, very, very challenging to, did I handle that situation right? Did I parent that situation right?
Yeah.
And so, like you said, the self-reflecting to go back and say, where did I go wrong on that? Because there's times you're like, yep, I went the wrong,
Mhm.
definitely went off the rails on that one.
Yeah.
That was not one of my finer moments in life. I
Yeah.
probably could have done better. And there's other times where you're like, no, you know what? I think I navigated that all right. It was a tough one. And
Mm.
yeah, I lost my cool a little bit, or what, but, based on the circumstance, I navigated, I came back and righted the ship and everything was all right.
I think too, even as parents, like, we're learning too.
Yeah.
I only have a son and this is my first
Here,
rodeo
flick
at
your
it.
mic a little bit.
Oh, sure.
There you go.
This is my first rodeo
Yeah.
being a mom. So we're navigating it too. But I think if we can also admit when we were in the wrong,
Yeah. That's
that's,
huge.
I think that's huge. And
Hmm.
even, even though my son is 16 months, I'm like, oh my gosh, like now we're starting to get into, if he doesn't get his way, it's some tantrums
Yeah.
and stuff like
That is
that.
wild.
And I'm like, oh man, like
Yeah.
we're in for it.
Yeah,
But
you are. Yeah.
it is what it is. And that's a part of development too.
Yeah.
So
That's fun. That's a lot
yeah.
of,
Even when I was at university, I was studying family studies. So like that's also a really important part
yeah.
about, me being a mom is that I learned a lot about the development and how important each stage is.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of really fun stuff about every age,
Yeah.
I think.
I agree. I agree.
Newborn, really
I'm gonna go all the
awesome.
way up through death.
Yeah.
All the way up through death. I think every year, and this is, I will say, the older I get, the more I'm realizing this.
Mhm.
Every year has such cool things to offer,
Yeah.
and there's such the adventure of that year is just whether it's sad, whether it's happy, good, bad, like all of
Mhm.
it together, and it's the melancholy of life sometimes, or it's the absolute beauty of life, and I think you need to appreciate, as much as you can of it.
Mhm. Just in practicing gratitude, because
Yeah.
if you don't and it's like, "Oh my gosh, well, this is happening and that's happening and oh, my life's just a mess." And it's like bad things can happen, no doubt,
Yep.
all the time. All the time to everyone, but what did it teach you?
Yeah.
What
How'd you bounce
can you
back?
be
How'd you learn?
grateful for? Like turn it on the positive.
Right.
What of course, what did it teach me? That's like the
I
biggest
heard,
question, I
man, I
think.
cannot remember what this was from, but it was like, it was maybe somebody that was in the Holocaust camp. And maybe I watched it when I was scrolling.
Mhm.
I don't remember where it was, but it was something like this. And this guy every day would, give thanks to God, and his friend was like, "Why do you pray every day? Why are you doing that every day? What could you possibly be thankful for?" He
Mm-hmm.
goes, "That I'm not one of those monsters." I was like, "Oh, that's pretty true."
Yeah.
So,
I think there's something you can find every day,
yeah,
whether it be a huge win or whether it's so small and that, you woke up,
yeah,
you got to talk to someone cool, you
mm-hmm,
met someone new, all
right,
different things.
yeah, anything, right, yeah,
You got dressed
yeah,
even because sometimes for some people that's hard
yeah.
sometimes, but
Maybe made yourself a good meal
yeah.
or a good sandwich.
Mhm. Yeah, or even just, you got gas in your car or
Yeah,
something. It doesn't need to be huge.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you'd have to solve a world problem, but something to be grateful and thankful for.
Yeah,
So,
I like that.
yeah.
All right, you got anything else?
No, I
All
think
right, I
that's
think
it.
that's a good place to stop.
Yeah,
That was
I think so
awesome.
too.
All right, well, McKenna, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Thanks for having me.
yeah.